Hi, my name is Alex, and I'd like to show you how easy it is to automate a supplier onboarding. What we're looking at here is a standard supplier onboarding form, typically used in Excel. Sometimes it's shared as a PDF. As you can see, it includes fields with basic company information, incorporation date, registration number, contact details, followed by business services, previous experience, and financial data. It also includes an affirmation section where the supplier confirms the information is accurate, along with a request to upload an example of previous work. This is a pretty standard form. What usually follows is that I would write an email like this one, explaining what the form is for and what steps the supplier needs to take. Typically, vendor managers or procurement teams send an email like this with the onboarding form as an attachment. They often also request supporting documents. But since not all suppliers are organized or respond quickly, it usually turns into a long email thread. Reminders, follow-ups, missing documents. It's a lot of manual effort and inefficiency. Now, let's see how this onboarding form looks in Prokuria. We've designed it to visually resemble Excel, but in a streamlined digital format. There's an internal section visible only to the vendor manager. We'll revisit that later. Then we have the company information section, just like in Excel, but in a structured online format. The benefit here is control. For instance, instead of allowing free text input for company type, we can restrict it to just 3 predefined options. We can apply similar logic to other fields. Scrolling down, you'll also see the section for required documents, previously requested via email, now embedded as a subgrid where suppliers can upload files directly. Now let me show you how this form is built. We use what we call the App Designer, our no-code infrastructure. It allows us to create and customize forms to meet each customer's specific needs, from very simple to highly complex. This is where everything comes together. Now let's go back to the onboarding flow. From here, we can send the onboarding form directly to the supplier. This button triggers an automated email. Let me show you how the email looks. Every element of this message is fully customizable. The supplier receives an access button that leads them to the supplier portal. No username or password is needed, just an email address added to the system by the vendor manager. For security, we use a one-time password system. The supplier enters their email, clicks Send Code, and retrieves the code from their inbox. After entering it in the portal, they gain access. From there, they can start completing the onboarding form. Let's say the supplier is ABC Company. They select Limited as the company type, enter their phone number, and continue completing all required fields. Once everything is filled in, they simply click Submit. Now, let me show you how a completed form looks. Once the supplier submits the form, the vendor manager receives an email notification and can immediately access the filled-in form. Here it is, complete with correctly formatted information and all required documents uploaded. The manager can review, validate, or reject documents, ensuring all necessary details are provided. Back at the top of the form, we have what we call the approval subgrid. This shows the 2 assigned approvers for this submission. If any corrections are needed, the form can be sent back to the supplier. You can also collaborate internally, leaving comments or questions for your team. Every company has its own onboarding process and specific requirements. Our no-code features make it easy to tailor the experience to any workflow, simple or complex. That's it from me. Thanks for taking the time to watch this demo. Looking forward to connecting with you soon.